What's happening, everybody? The man Rob is back in town. I appreciate that, my brother. Let's see what we got here. We'll wait for a few people. What's happening, Sandra? Hope you're doing good. My brother James Alameda, Fat Lack in the house. My brother Lloyd, definitely extended familia, that's for sure, my brother. Brother Randy in the house. South Dakota, FTC Designs. My brother Juarez Custom Builds. David Allen. What's up, Paint Family? My brother Steve. My brother Tommy. Cordell. Of course, Rudy is here in the house. My brother Tunes. Brother Jay. My brother Eric in the house. Larry Brown. We'll give it a second here. Definitely appreciate you guys. Brother Freddie, all right. What's happening, my brother? Brother Christopher, my brother Chris. Brother Legs in the house. My brother Michael. Shalom. Definitely appreciate you guys. Brother Cody. Brother Vince in the house. Brown Boy Media is here with me. All right. My brother Chris. Man, definitely. I hope he's getting some good shots, Tommy, of that amazing sculpture you're doing. Quite a few people hit me up on the site and was like, hey, what's Homeboy's handle on Instagram? So they could go follow you. Man, that green is popping on there. Tommy, I'm telling you, brother, amazing. Brother Lamuel, I appreciate you, brother. Tom in the house. My brother Juarez says dry versus wet. I'm a wet. Honestly, I've never tried the dry, my brother. Brother Vlad, New Zealand in the house. My brother Richard, appreciate you, my brother. I know that a lot of people, too, are headed to San Antonio for the Lowrider show this weekend. Well, definitely, of course, I have the board that I did last week. I thank you guys for tuning in. That was the longest one yet. Of course, this was a commission piece for my brother Steve. He's on the live here, Steven Mora. Man, he definitely a blessing, too. He took all that footage and he condensed it down into 30 minutes. I'm going to meet up with them. I still got to do like voiceover over it. So there'll be like a 30-minute version, kind of like we talked about. I try to do some shorter versions to where, you know, it's not the live, but it's shorter, straight to the point, none of the chit-chat. And, of course, like I say, man, I appreciate you guys. You guys are family. And let me just tell you, too, you know, man, let me just tell you, man, it has been overwhelming. I try to be as transparent as possible. You know, I got all the paint in last week. And, man, I appreciate that, Tom. Definitely, my brother. That means the world to me, brother. It has been overwhelming. You know, got everything physically built, shelves, everything. Built a new desk up there, got a new laptop, a whole bunch of different things. But man, the technical side of it has been overwhelming. Just dealing with FedEx, with the ship software. You know, I'll just give you a quick breakdown. I bought a new iMac. Of course, I bought it to edit videos too and a bunch of other stuff. But I was hoping it would work with the shipping and business side. And yesterday, tried to download the shipping software. And of course, it said that I had to have a PC with Windows. So then yesterday I went out trying to find just a low budget laptop, you know, with Windows on it. I'm not a Windows PC person. I've been a Mac person my whole life, but you know, apparently you need to have those for certain things to make them happen. But I went and bought a Walmart one cheap laptop, and then yesterday it still wouldn't download. And then they said I still needed a bunch of other stuff. So it's been really frustrating. So you know what? I always pray for you guys. I appreciate you guys praying for me. I could use all the prayer I could get. You know, I'm trying to, how do you put it? It's my personality. I want everything to be built right away. you know, I want to build the house in a day, and sometimes I just gotta just sit back, like my brother Lamuel said, and just, you know, breathe in and really just, it's in God's timing of all this stuff to be ready. So, you know, I appreciate you guys that are gonna purchase from me. Like I say, this has been a long journey. You know, the product I'm selling is something I really stand by, and of course, you know, it's just a process getting everything ready to be able to ship. You know, if somebody's local, I've already had people come pick it up local, but man, to ship out, I just cannot ship right now. It's like, so it's frustrating, but I'm hoping next week my daughter is gonna be helping me kind of full time, which is gonna be a blessing. So, you know, just wanted to get that out of the way. You know, thank you for the support, and you know, of course, I still have many things on the website right now. None of the stuff is on the website right now either. So let me tell you, you know, none of that. I haven't even added that. I'm thinking about doing a different website, because I don't think the big cartel I have website can even handle the way I need to post. I know brother Tom here, brother, just a little FYI, checked out you flat rate shipping. It is the cheapest. Yeah, and definitely I use that for most of my stuff, my brother. But the problem is with the hazardous, you can't ship no more than anything bigger than a gallon. I mean, honestly, I think it's a quart. You can't ship. There's quite a few people saying with the post office, you can't ship a certain amount of weight of hazardous material with them. And right now I'm using pirate shipping, which is uses the post office. It uses UPS, and man, it actually some really decent rates too when you price shop. So but definitely I appreciate that, and thank you too, brother, for the super. So tonight we're doing another commission piece. I'm doing this piece for my brother Eric. He's from here, and of course, so I'm going to get this one out the way. Thank you, brother Rudy. And man, let me tell you, it's been amazing to see everybody, all the work, especially how many people did the board that I did last week, the one that we just moved. Man, super good job, man. I'm proud of everybody. Keep up the good work. Appreciate the pics. Like I say, let me adjust this a little bit. And this is a commission piece. So, of course, this is from my brother, Eric, and his last name. I even had to ask, like, how do you say your last name? And it is J-I-N-Z-O, Hinzo. So, he said a lot of people butcher it. So, we're going to be doing that. And like I say, you know, going to, of course, you know, it takes what it takes to do it. I got a couple different ideas that I'm going to do. And she uses, yeah, the post office almost. Brother Michael in the house. I appreciate you too, brother. So, of course, first, let me do the border first. Like I say, I have a couple different ideas. But definitely I appreciate you guys. Like I say, you know, appreciate any input, definitely. And like I say, for most of the packages I ship now, I do use the U.S. Post Office. But anything with hazardous and over a certain weight, they do not do it. You have to use FedEx or other companies. And it's cost me, let me tell you, I had to pay to take the test. In fact, let me take this up. Even though I already wiped it twice. Always want to make sure.
That's a 12 by 32.
Huh? Yeah, 12 by 32 inch. Yeah, this is a 12 by 32 inch, my brother Lamuel. Well, and this is my last one based in flake too. I'm going to have to be basing and flaking. It's just so much stuff to do and not enough hands to do it. Let me tell you. I'm grateful. Yeah, and this one's just got the, this one's got the .004 and it's got the .008 on it. course, I'm cleaning it with wax and grease remover. Priority flat rate provides all shipping supplies as well. Man, I definitely appreciate that. Brother Jim in the house. Manuel in the house. Checking in from Taos. So now I'm going to do the border. Like I say, I have a couple of ideas. And of course, it's always last minute deciding which one. What's happening, Linda? Let that dry up. But yeah, it's been pretty frustrating. Let me tell you, it's a lot more than what I thought. But once everything gets loaded up to the website and everything, all the software and everything, it's going to be pretty decently smooth. And then we're going to keep growing from there. So Lisa, this is wax and grease remover. It's it removes any grease, any wax, just like the name says. And then of course we go over it with Windex too. Of course I've already wiped it quite a few times, but I always like to wipe it just in case, just one more time. Yep, glass cleaner. How is it going, Lisa, with taping? Razor blade. Just need to paint it now, she said. How about anybody on here too? I got a question. Does anybody know how to switch on Facebook? I'm up to my 5,000 friends, and I have so many people waiting for me to accept, but I'm not able to, so I have to go back and go through, and I have to delete people. It's very sad. Does anybody know how to switch it from, I think you switch to digital creator, and then you're able to have as many people as possible. Does anybody know how to do that? Let me know, because I've tried, I've reached out. So I'm going to go back with, yeah, you need to turn it into a business page. Man, it's not as easy as it seems. I know, and mainly, I know I'm on Instagram too, but you just have a artist page. You could make a second profile, and I do, but man, let me tell you, so I have one for the bike, for the Lowrider Bike Club. There's one, and then there's another one, but I would just rather just do my page. That's basically what I use it for anyway, is just my business. I post scripture and I post whatever's going on. You need to change it to a business page in the settings, Lamuel says.
Eric said X Gene.
Huh?
Eric said X Gene.
Ask Gene, he probably knows. Yep. Well, I'm definitely gonna hit him up. What is up, my brother Eric? Speaking of the bike club, man, I definitely my brother Eric is on. He's the founder of the Lowrider Bike Club out of Olathe, Kansas. Appreciate Lisa signing up. I don't know if you reached out, you connected with Michael. If there's anybody, let me tell you, anybody in the Kansas area, Kansas City, Missouri, Olathe, Lawrence, anywhere in that area that wants to volunteer on a Monday for the bike club for 2 hours just to pour into these kids, Eric could use all the help. It's just Eric, Nick, and Logan. So, depending on how I'm going to do this, I got a couple, like I say, a couple different ideas. I think the one in Missouri does what Deanna does, my brother. So, and of course, this is low tack. Of course, still using that same, I forget the name of it, the Vivid. We'll see what kind of luck we have tonight. I haven't ordered anything else still yet. Been so busy. Just wanting to peel up. We're excited too. We just had our, what's happening, my brother Curtis? We just had our mentor meeting, what was that, Tuesday, huh?
Yeah,
Tuesday. We're going to be starting, the club will be starting April 2nd here. So, depending on what I'm going to do, that's getting ready to get nasty here in Albuquerque. Samuel, I just looked. Your Facebook needs to be a professional page. People will be able to follow you, but not be able to friend you. I know that's a lot to think about, man. Because I know my brother Joe, he did that. He converted his. And it gave me the option once when I reached the 5,000. I think I'm like at 4,998. And it gives that up, but it hasn't gave it to me in like a year and something to change it to a business. Like what you say.
We let him in, bro.
Who? Cisco?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We got people.
Oh, there we go. This is it's a Cameo 4, my brother Eric. It's a machine you use, and it cuts it and prints it. Not really prints it, but it cuts it out. And you use a certain, like a low tack. That's the blue stuff. It's like a low tack. So boom, we got the name on there. Now let me We'll start getting crazy. Create a whole new page. Yep. That's the only thing I don't want to start from fresh. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna break out the ruler, but I'm not gonna measure as much as I did last week. Laugh out loud. So of course, we're dealing with a 32-inch board, but of course the space we're dealing with is 31. So let me do 16 and a half. Let's just make sure. No, that wouldn't be 31, 15 and a half. 15 and a half. I'm gonna go back, make sure. Got 15 and a half. 15 and a half, 15 and a half, okay. I'm gonna put a couple markings because I already kind of know what I'm doing. I know where I need to have the markings. Man, I appreciate that, Curtis. Definitely. You got it, my brother. Thank you for the support, too. I appreciate all you guys. Definitely. More than you know. Like I say, definitely family. So, I'm going to come in. Let me get green, so... Be back to the center again. So we got, make sure, 2.5. That's the center, center. So I'm gonna come through here. This is still, this will be our last week on the roof hood series. Where like you can literally do this for a hood. Or a roof. Okay. Let me, a couple more markings. I'm going to keep doing that. Here it is right here. Okay. Do 4 for that. 4 for that. 4 for that. 4 for that. Okay, so I'm going to just, I'm going to put a piece of tape just to mark it. From here to here. Which, like I say, I wish we always had some more room, but thank God that this is a 12 by 32. Even if it's smaller than that, it's like, man, it's just frustrating. Brother Joel, what size of flakes can I spray out of a 1.4? You can definitely spray, my brother, up to a 0.008. We'll go through that. Anything bigger, you're going to be struggling, brother. 0.015, you'll be struggling. You need a 2.0 or a 2.5, anything bigger. But you'll be good with the 0.004, 0.008. Okay, so I'm going to kind of leave a little tape because I know what I'm doing. I need a little extra length up there. So I'm going to run this. I should have almost made that a little bit more. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crisscross it here for a minute. See, I kind of wish I'd have made it a little bit bigger. Yeah, let me do that. Just, I don't want to regret anything. If you always have something and you, how do I put it? You know, you're always going to be changing things as you're going. And of course, as you're taping spacing, you're like, okay, I want it a little bit bigger. That's always going to come natural. So we will, I'm going to make this just a little bit wider. Okay. Silver about to pop. Let's see, my brother Eric having a problem when peeling off the stencil. It pulls off some of the paint. What am I doing wrong? Well, it depends too. I mean, it could be so many things. Of course, it could be how it's sanded, how it's wiped, prepped, wax and grease remover, what inner coat clear you're using, what kind of paint are you using, my brother? So this is what I was doing earlier, turning this, and I'm just lining it up right here for a minute. I'm going to still turn it, but I want to make sure that this side is lined up, and I'm going a little bit longer because I know I'm going to turn it up there, what I already have planned. Brother Greg, man, that car looks beautiful, brother. Looks like you're getting it all together. What's going to be your first show that you're showing it at, my brother? Like I say, some of this just going to eye it. Not going to get quite as crazy. I mean, we could sit here and we could measure from here where the turn starts. And you could do all that if you're trying to get crazy. The ready to spray candies. It could be that too. Sometimes you gotta let it dry a little bit more. Sometimes it could be there's so many things, like I say, a lot of different reasons. It's definitely got to be wiped good with wax and grease remover. So now I'm coming back. I'm just gonna turn that like that right there. Same thing with over here. Boom. Okay. Portland Supersonics in June. Hopefully it's out before that. So now I'm going to turn up here. So I'm going to move this for now as just a guide. And then back to this. I mean, literally you could just eye it or you could measure it. You know what I mean? And like just for the sake, I'm going to do 1.5 inches where the turn will go. 1.5 inches, the turn. And then, let me see, so. Okay. And this, I kind of do want, where that hits and where this hits, I do want it to hit about the same place. So that's why I'm glad I got this measurement here, 4 inches out. That's showing that that's 4.5 inches right there. And then let me see, so we flip it here. 4.5 right there. So in all reality, this one needs to get tweaked up just a little bit. Like that, boom. Okay. Luis, Cherry, my brother, I appreciate the support. Yeah, Super Show, not the Supersonics, he said, Brother Greg. Okay. And of course, this is probably gonna have to drop down anyway because I still need this one to come in. But I'm gonna come in now with, I'm gonna come in with 1/4 inch, at least on this one, about half an inch away. And if anybody wants to do, same thing, last week was commissioned, the week before, the 2 weeks before, that one was gone right away. And then this one's commissioned. It's $350, and I'll do, Thursday night will be a piece for you. And then I'm going to probably, honestly, stick with the 8 for a second. I'm going to do, so I'm going to turn that. So I'm going to have to drop, I'm kind of talking to myself, but then same thing, I always like to crisscross it and keep it over here. I mean, I could literally just end it there. But when I do this one, I like it to try to meet kind of in the same, it kind of shows. Or you could come back, you could go in with, I mean, you know, example, you could come in and kind of measure it up. And, you know, if you're trying to get super crazy. Like I say, most of the stuff back in the day, yes, for sure, my brother. My phone number is literally in the description, my brother. I know most people say I'm the only person that leaves a phone number in the description. Like I say, I pretty much consider everybody, yes, I'm definitely going up Good Friday, my brother Joseph. We will definitely be up there. And you can let me know, my brother, and I tell people, man, whatever colors you want, but and if you want a name for sure, but most people just let me do my thing. And then my brother Vince, for next Thursday for his granddaughter, I'll be doing a piece for him. So the week after is free. If you do want to get on the schedule. I'm out of the South Valley, Albuquerque. Do you ever do any in-person work? Shops? I definitely do the one-on-ones, my brother, and if you're trying to get something done, I definitely go do work at other shops for sure. I got a lot going on right now, though. Wouldn't be able to do anything till probably summertime. Just overwhelmed right now. But definitely, Louise too. Don't forget, man. Of course, I don't know if you even know. I just got in a big shipment of materials too, my brother. Clears, inner coat clear, candies, premium reducers, a whole bunch of inner coat clear, everything it takes to do what I do for right now. A mixing bank, maybe soon, to be able to do some candy base coat, mix some colors, mix up some other stuff, but right now, that's what I got. Okay. So now, of course, I tell you guys too, always try to mark your razor blade. Always put tape around it. That lets me know the current razor blade, because if you guys are like me, there'll be 50 razor blades laying around and you don't know which one is the current one. You'll be picking up ones that have been hanging out for a long time. These things go real quick. Also want to order one of your tape kits for sure, my brother. That means a lot. I appreciate it. And if there's something you want, if you want to put together your own kit of certain things you need, and there's not a kit that works for you, like I said, my phone number is in the description. Be like, hey, Rob, I need this, and that, and I'll literally make your own kit and send you a link to the website for you. That's for anybody too. So this I am going to just cut here, there. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, sir, my brother Steve. Hope you're doing good, brother. Okay. So, let me see here. I say I kind of wish I would have dropped that a little bit lower. So let me turn this way. That there for a second, and then let me even this. I'm gonna come in a little bit. I didn't want to keep that exactly the same space from here to here as I did here. So now I can go back in and change that. Let me make sure it's about 3. Okay. And then last week, let me let you know, would love to hang out longer, brother, but I am tired. Definitely good night, my brother Jim. Keep up the good work too, brother. Definitely. Lincoln, Nebraska tomorrow. So I'm out. What are you going up there for, my brother? Oops. Gotta bring this back. Okay. Great Big Smoky Customs checking in. Appreciate the love, my brother. Okay, so then okay. Now let me this one for sure is gonna be straight. Let me see. So let's see what we're working with. 4 a little bit smaller. So 4. In fact, let me run. These are like I say, a lot of pointers to try to keep your patterns. If you're not gonna duplicate, you know, we're not doing the crayon and perforating the holes and flipping to try to do both sides. You know, a lot of this stuff like I've been doing every week with the measuring. And of course, some of it, how do you put it? There's just so many ways to duplicate both sides. You should go to the San Diego on the 30th for the opening of the new chapter. Gene and I will be there. I know that would be a good one. Okay. So, I'm going to go 4 inches up of this. Wherever I keep putting my pin. Keeps getting lost back there. Okay, so 4. I'm going to go 4 right here. And then same thing here. I'm going to do 4. So I'll do 4 about right there. And the 4 about right there. So I'm gonna come up from here. So this, oh, let me tell you, Chris, I had a whole bunch of different ideas. Let me tell you. And of course I chose this one. This is our last night doing them this way. I had a bunch of stuff to go this way with the different, the layering, part 2 of layering, but I should have let all you guys choose what I was gonna do. We could have did a vote. Let me make sure that's only 3.5. 3/4. Okay, so we do here, even though we are off just a little bit. Remove this. You flip it back. Caliente, what's up, brother Tom? Yep. Give me another 1/8 of the 3M, Rudy. And I should have saved some space. Okay. In fact, Terry, okay. And let me see. I should have waited for this one because I am going to turn this one, so I'm gonna have to literally get another piece. That's sad, but let me mark that at least. So I'm gonna put this marking here. I'm gonna do the same thing here and then snap on my drawing. Thank you, brother. Okay. Get rid of this. What's Chris over there? My brother Tommy filming, taking some pics of the serpent or what? Okay, so now I'm gonna move this one, move this one. So we're gonna chop that one off there. Brother Eli, he's editing a flyer for my show and Lowrider Exposition. Hey, when's that gonna be, my brother Tommy? No wonder you're working so hard to get all that done. If he's still there, tell him happy birthday. I know it was him and his sister's birthday yesterday. Got to remember too, we're pretending these are either a roof or a hood. What's crazy, by the time I do this piece, we could have probably done literally a hood. I don't know about a roof. That's a lot of up and down the ladder. April 18th is the show, Rob, man. Definitely what a blessing. What colors tonight? Tonight we are doing red, magenta, cobalt blue, purple. So candy apple red, purple, magenta, and cobalt blue. Brother James said, how much for a hood? Let me tell you too, man, that I was telling you guys about the Petersons. I know, let's fly Rob out for the event. KU can afford it. He's with the laughing emojis. That would be nice. I know. Rudy said it. Rudy said got 2 sidekicks. Yeah.
Do not forget about his sidekicks there.
Yeah, don't. Rudy said don't forget about his sidekicks. I think that's probably pushing it. Man, that's gonna be a definitely. No wonder you are. Man, definitely. No wonder you're kicking some butt trying to get that done. Man, especially those videos where you're working on the one and you got the other ones in the background. Man, I'm talking amazing, brother. Literally amazing. That's what it's all about, man. Making connections. Before I waste flake with the gold holographic work over a bare wood skateboard. Yeah, you know what? You should. If I was you, Cordell, I would maybe put one coat of clear by itself, and then start with the flake over the wood. Man, that'll be real nice actually. Okay, so boom. Let me cut this. Back to that, I'm shaky. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. Okay, so now I am going to, I'm hoping I've got it pretty. We'll see how far I'm off. So I'm gonna put this here and put this here. Watch, we'll measure. We'll see how crazy off it is. So let's see. So not too bad. Just lift this up a little bit. Okay. Brother Dale in the house. Okay. I'm just using that for a guideline, of course, again. So I'm going to actually come this way this time. Boom. Always work where it's comfortable. I told you guys, move it around if you got to. Like I say, I always put Velcro. There's Velcro on the bottom of this to where it's not moving a whole bunch. Brother Dale, we need to get you to go volunteer for the Lowrider Bike Club, my brother. Mondays, 3 to 5. They need volunteers, my brother Daryl. What do you do from 3 to 5? And of course, it's in Olathe. You got to think that's what, 15-minute drive, 20-minute drive. Boom. Okay. Yes, every Monday, 3 to 5. I have to find a little time to slide out there. Yep, they could use help, my brother, and man, especially your kind of help, my brother. That would be a blessing. Even if you're not able to volunteer every week, brother, they could even use you once a month, twice a month.
Jimmy, that's coming.
Huh?
Jimmy, that's coming. Jimmy, that's funny.
Starting to reassemble a Maverick bird helmet from Top Gun, and it's ironic because that's the one of my favorite movies.
So that looks like it.
Boom, boom, boom. My brother Eric. Okay. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Brother John in the house, what's up? Yes, we'd love to have you whenever we can get you. And anybody else, I'm calling out to anybody else, Kansas, Missouri area. Man, my brother Eric, you see him on here, the lowrider teacher. He's the founder of the Lowrider Bike Club. They've been doing it now, I think 7-8 years. Different chapters all over. We have one here in Albuquerque. Man, it's just a chance to pour into these kids. The lowrider bike literally is just a tool to reach them. They have a 100% graduation rate. Man, and of course, man, we're blessed here. We have 10 amazing mentors. Even one of the students returning to be a mentor this year. And so if there's anybody out there that's able to volunteer on a Monday from 3 to 5, hit up my brother. And if anything, same with that. My phone number's in here. I can get you his number and get you going through the process. Make a difference. Like I say, it's, man, they got like 30 something kids. 3 to 5 Monday. Olathe, Kansas. Okay. Fact. Let's do another wine. Is next Monday a holiday? Lisa? Got you. Professional development, boom, boom, boom. I try to go to the 25th then. Okay. Okay, so I got the core of what I'm doing. I'm gonna go back now. Let me get my 1/2 inch out J-tape. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna lay for that little accent. We're gonna mask all these up. So I'm coming in with one little accent, one little shade, you would call it. Do the same thing over here. It's basically turning right around this. So I always try to tell you guys, try to utilize the masking. Don't just mask it all up. Try to get something out of it as you're masking. More detail. So you got to fill it in anyway. Same thing here. Then I will fill it in, but these will be the little accents. We'll hit it with a little bit of white to where it glows. Same thing here. And I'm going to come in here. I hope that I made that So always try to make the distance always enough to fit a 1/2 inch. This one I might have been a little bit, man, it looks like it will fit. It's a tight one. So same thing. Tight fit. Same thing here. Boom. Come along here. Okay. Mask this up right away. Part of that, we'll be cutting that. Okay. Break out this. Now I am gonna just fill it in. Let me grab real quick. Oh yeah, here we go, perfect. So now I'm just gonna come back, and like with all of that, that'll get shaded around. That's why I always try to tell you guys, utilize, you know, we gotta mask it up anyway. Why don't you take the time to put a nice accent, and you know how those turn out. It just adds detail. And if you got to mask it up anyway, why don't you just take the time to do that? Rip and tear. Boom. I'll come back. In fact, I'll do this. Do this way. And then rip and tear that way. Mask that up there. Same thing here. Rip and tear. Good night, my brother John. Okay. Same thing here, except for that one I will have to turn it. Brother John, what's happening? Man, Maria and Jay did a super good job on your car, my brother. I bet you look super slammed. Did you get that roof flaked tonight? Okay, now we got all that taken care of. Make sure you don't got no leak throughs. And this is kind of that puzzle taping to where everything's taped. Now we can lay some tape over this. We don't got to worry about cutting it. Towards kind of steps are already done. Layered. Okay. Actually, let's see. Make sure that's lined up there. Getting it flaked now. It's a big flake party.
Some more of that.
Huh? No, I got some. Let's see. Of course, the original plan was to do this, but let's see. See if this is what I am sticking with. In fact, let me pick this up. This. Let's see if this is even what I want to do. You can see This is where I'm trying to figure out if this is what I want. Good evening, my brother. Caliente. David Carson Moore. That's the cameo 4. So we try one thing and then that's going to determine starting to rain over here. So let's see here. Huh? I know, that's crazy. I seen that earlier. Man, you guys are always in the crazy, Maria and John and Jay and all you guys, man, you guys are always like in the jet stream, the crazy weather jet stream. I mean, as far as I can remember, a lot of what hits you guys doesn't hit us. And we're the same thing. We're the Mile High City too here. Yeah, Manuel, so windy and raining. I wouldn't doubt if you get snow tonight in Taos. Okay. Okay. Kind of figure out where this was. I'll put it back in a second. Okay. And let me do. Okay. Linda said, snow is pretty on my postcards, but not in my front yard. Let's see, Lloyd said, yeah, it's for sure snowing up here for the last 2 days. And Lloyd, man, where you're at, it's no joke, man. Okay. Okay. And then, okay, so that there. Now let me break out this here. this real quick. See what I got going on here. Okay. Okay, we are going with it. Chop that there. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go there. There. Okay. It's almost summer. Somewhere. Okay, let's see here. Go ahead and cut this. Okay. So I'm gonna go back now. I'm gonna tape this. With a little accent. Okay, boom. Same thing here. I'm gonna go in right here. I could either do this one or I could have went around this. In all reality, same thing. To accent. And then, let me see here. Just gonna do this real quick to measure this real quick. Let me see. Thank you, my brother. So this is literally just to get a little measurement off of it. My wheel just go real quick back with the 1/2 inch just right here for a little accent. And then if I did want, here's the, okay, how do I explain this? Let's see. So, you know how we're always trying to like, where this is all taped and now we're taping this and we tape this over it. The only issue we're going to have is in order to keep all of these silver, we will have to go in and cut every one of these. Unless I candy over and we don't keep these ones silver, if you get me, because they are overlapping. So this is where a judgment call, if I'm gonna cut those or if I'm gonna keep them and we're gonna candy over them. I think ooh, barking spiders. Okay. Barking spiders, yo. That's funny. Those are sound effects. I know it's funny. I seen it at Walmart. They have like this little machine you can buy if you're going like you're going live. It's like some crazy little like $40 little machine. It can make applause noises and a whole bunch of crazy nonsense. There's even the fart button. It's like funny. That one was real. That was authentic. That wasn't a counterfeit spider. I never heard that one, she said. And let's do and Lisa, I still gotta ship you out your for your winning for last week. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do I know last week we did a giveaway, but we never did it. The last one we ended without doing the giveaway. Let's do Vanderslice shirt. How many do we have on here?
66.
Yeah, between 1 and 70. The closest one. Uh-oh. Rudy.
How many spiders are
No, just kidding. It wasn't Rudy.
how many spiders did you count?
I know.
Spiders.
That's funny. Okay, let's see here. Slice and dice. Okay. And then I'm going to mask it up just real quick. Now this one, of course, I'm taking it off so I don't got to cut them all out. Okay. Okay.
Fucking spiders over there or what?
Yeah.
Look what here.
Sounds like a tire pop. That's funny. It's just Dayton over here. Dayton went flat. Tomahawk Customs, my brother Jeremy. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I ain't got no leak throughs. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So now I'm gonna come back and like I say, we're basically, like I say, this is pretend like we're doing this is a roof or a hood. So I'm gonna come back. Let's see. Let me do. Same thing. To the middle. Same thing. Appreciate it, Johnny, man. Really appreciate you. Huh?
You're watching those numbers on.
Okay. You break out. I'm going about a little over an 1/8 inch away. I'm going to do the same thing here. How's it going, Brother Brian? Did it work out? Okay. Then I'm gonna just run that in there. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna measure this up for this. Go for that there. That one there. Same thing. See here. See if there's enough for one. Do it there. Okay, same thing over here. Yeah, it's raining pretty good over here too, coming down. Yeah, and you're not too far from me, Eli, I don't think. Oops, wrong one. Okay. And then we're getting there. We're almost ready to start spraying. I'm gonna come back, of course, here. We will do our 3 shade. Usually we get whatever's happening in Arizona, we get that same day or a day later, so you're probably good. I know my brother Blast, they were headed out to, I know, huh? Almost ready to fill in the spaces. I knew, where's my fat lad? They were headed out to something with the 4-wheelers, with the Banshees. It's like a big event in, it's like in the sand dunes by San Diego. Hopefully it's no crazy weather out there. It's like the rain, looks like rain in Tucson, but not yet. Wow. I was telling you, Brother Rob, we Me and Rudy, we moved out to Tucson for a while. Had the shop out there. Innovative Styles. We were right across from A Mountain. Is that what you do, my brother? I don't want to deliver mail, and then I bet. Okay. Boom. And let me, real quick, we will do just you know how we do it. Okay. I'm probably gonna come back. We'll do this inside here after we spray. We'll go over it. So in fact, let's see. We were here from we were there from 91. I left in 95. Rudy stayed out there till 2000, I think 2001. And the shop was, I think, on 29th. The last place, but it was on 22nd Freeway and what is it? 22nd and South Freeway, facing literally A Mountain, right across from it. Now let's see. Let me bend this up a tad. Looks like you guys a little bit better of a. I think that's a little better. Okay. We come up with my little plan here. Let's see. Let me just see. Try this real quick. And let me do this. Let me see. Just to see real quick. Okay, and Rudy left, so we'll have to figure out what number he wrote down. Of course, he didn't leave for good. He's just in there tucking. Okay, let's see here. Color-wise, like I said, I'm doing brandy wine. Candy apple, purple, cobalt blue, and magenta. And of course, I'm going to shoot a little bit of white first. Let me turn on the fans real quick. Yeah, I definitely remember Showtime Creation. Watch when Rudy comes back in here. I'm trying to think who owned that shop. I remember there was a shop that did there was Hardcore Minis. I don't know if you remember that car club. I think that's funny. Okay.
Hey, we're on that sometime. Oh, yeah.
Hey, was that Ben Navarro? I think it was Ben Navarro, the Showtime. Okay, let's see. Kind of press some of these down real quick. I'm gonna go over a few of them with white, of course. I'm just going barely over the top there. I'm gonna come right along this. A little bit of white. I'm gonna go right along the edge of this one, through the middle of that one with the white. This is to drown out the flake. I'm gonna come right here. Same thing here. Just going right over the top, a little bit of white. Strategically. Go right along that. Now he definitely said 44. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see. Let me ask Rudy what the number is. Hey, what's the number? 47 is the number. 47. Okay, color-wise, does somebody know who's 47? I said, nah, he definitely said 44. Okay. Now I gotta figure out what. Tomahawk, boom, boom, boom. What PSI? I don't do PSIs, my brother Eric. I just do it all by, how do you put it, by the heart? Not too much. I mean, it's all by feel. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna do I'm coming with some red over here. Same thing over here. Let's do grab something just real quick here. Okay, let's see here. Upper corners need some Vanderslice swoop. I would say we're doing something there. Yep. So I'm flipping this one and I'm gonna move it over a little bit, but it's the opposite. Same thing. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this off. We already shot white with it. And some of the apple. Same thing. Okay. Let me the tack rag. We'll go over some of those spots. We'll go with some cobalt blue right here. Same thing over here. Go back over this with the red. This is steel. I know, no blank spots. That's funny, yep. Let's see. First, let me pick up these. Yeah. Okay. Of course, I'm gonna still have to take these off. Let's see. Little purple. Tech grade. Keep those on for a minute. Go back over this. Tech grade real quick. Back. Whiten the fan out a little bit here. Okay. Okay, let me see here. So I'm gonna tear off these first. Same with this one. Same with this one. Okay. Next one. Okay, let me break out. Little bit of the cobalt blue. Okay. Then put in this 1/4 inch right through the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. You know what? Let me see here. Boom. My mom used to tell me less is more. I'm afraid I didn't listen too good on that one. I mean, less is better. Less is more. What's that saying? I forget what it is. I'm gonna come back with a little white just right here. Just right there. Couple more times right here. Okay. Boom. And I'm gonna take this one off. Both sides. This is some of the magenta. A little bit of cobalt blue. I might go back over it with another. We'll see what it looks like. Kind of going back over that purple, a couple little, just barely real fast with some of the cobalt. Let me grab tack rag. A little bit of purple. Kind of see magenta a little bit over that red. Just right here. And a little more red in these little areas. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Overspray like crazy, huh? Huh?
Yeah, probably.
Of course, these are going to get tinted a little bit. Got to still spray the inside. And tack rag it. Late to the party. What's happening, John? I appreciate it, Steve. Thank you, brother. So now I'm going to undo the first. I always want to be careful too not to tear the direction where those sharp points are. Like say if you're pulling that way, you'd be pulling up that point. You definitely don't want to do that. And you don't want to pull up tape either. So lots of times I'll go in like halfway and I'll tear it from side to side. Oh, you know what though? You know what I did not do? This is where you take advantage. I'm getting too excited too. Let's see here. This is where you take advantage of it being all taped up and shooting your blacks right away. Man. So before I start taking it off, we come in with I'm gonna come right here to shoot all the blacks first since they're masked up. Kind of go back over, make sure you kind of got them. Sometimes you can end up going darker from side to side. So easy to do. Of course, and I'll go back and hit some of those spots. Okay. I appreciate it, brother. Let's see here. Okay. Keep losing my razor blade, of course. Do a new one. Okay, so back to taking up the first layer. This will go by pretty quick now. Around peeling enough. There we go. Okay, boom, boom, boom. This side now. And same thing this side, you don't want to peel that point, so you always want to come from over this way, or else you'll end up peeling off this that point. So easy to do. Then you just do it without even thinking sometimes, and you're like, ah. Then this here, we could, like I say, I usually would do white there, but since we already sprayed a lot of this, I'm just gonna go in with whatever color. But that's the key thing. Have him miss most of it. Don't worry, my brother David. Razor blade, yep, I'm sure it did. In fact, this one, let me mark it. Okay. So I'm gonna go in probably with some purple. Just for the shade. Same thing. Okay. I'm gonna come back, take this off. Now we can just remove this one. It'll be ready to go. I want to tear that. Tear from end to end. Okay, one over here. Make sure everything is taken off that I want. Come back right there. 61 degrees tomorrow and chance of rain. Yep, no good. It's supposed to rain here. Let me tell you, if you're getting it, my brother, we are getting rain, I think, what is it, for the next 2 days? It's sad. I know we need it, but oh, man. Of course, we shouldn't complain. My brother Vince, brother Anjay. Hey, how's it going, Rob? Hope you're doing well. Man, excited, brother. April 2nd, brother. April 2nd. The Bike Club, man. We had a meeting with all the mentors yesterday, or Tuesday, Anjay. Finally happening, my brother. Okay, so okay. Yes, my brother Cody, my brother Hoser from here sells them all complete. He's actually out in San Antonio. I think they're headed to San Antonio. He sets up a whole display to sell them out there. Now I'm gonna go. That was with the magenta. I'm gonna go just barely a little bit with the red over this. A little heavier on the red right here. Same thing. Okay. Now, let's do, now that pretty much we're ready to start undoing these, closing in on midnight. Gotta be back in 5 hours. Definitely my brother Dale. Love you, my brother. So boom, accent. We're almost done. So the minigun, these ones I think are a point 8 and a 1.0. Work really good for this, and they would work really good for you too. Like to, yeah, want to do flake too. Yeah, it would even work for that, Steve. Especially, and I don't know, what are you using? Are you using like .002 for flake, .004, and probably at the biggest, are you using .008? Okay, let's see here. A 1.2 minigun, but I use micro flick, yeah, so 0.4 and 0.8. Yeah, that would work, Cherry. Like I see, this one that my brother got me, it's a 0.8 and a 0.8, and I got a 1.0. This Pache one I think is a 0.8, and then I think my main one that I use all the time is a 1.0, my Matco. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna try to do opposite. Of course, man, let's see, should I stick with the color of the opposite? Let's see. Choices, choices, choices. Choices and choices. To go with the red to match it, or to stick with the color. see here. Okay, so now I know 600 more. Yes, please, everybody, if you would like and subscribe, if you're not already subscribed, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And please support the site. The link is in the description. Okay. Man, okay, what to do, what color to go over this. Yeah, definitely get a hold of my brother, the 505 Bullies, same thing, if you need a fight, Cody. That's partner right there. Gonna see what I even think about this. Probably gonna go over it with the different color. Yep. Purple. Okay, let's see here. So now, went over it with a little bit of the magenta. Okay, so now I gotta just spray some of these overs and unders. Where it'll be coming to life here. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, right here. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just breaking out. I'm just gonna come in right in these little places. A little bit of black. Actually, we'll just start over here so I don't forget anything. Little black there. 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 flip it. There. There. Oh, there, horsey. Okay, kind of make sure. Thank you, my brother. Let's see here. Just remember, this could be a roof, a hood, a trunk, a scrunched up version of it. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Tech rig. I'm gonna go in with, let me see. I'm gonna go in A little bit of red. Then I'm gonna go around it with a little bit of black. We're gonna hope for the best on the glue. And then we might as well go along the edge real quick with the black. That's drying real quick. Looks like an interstate highway. That's funny. So let's see here. Whoa. Holy Moses. You guys know what that sound is? No classes, my brother. Not this year, but next year for sure. Too much going on this year. Definitely doing one-on-one classes though, summertime. And so keep a lookout for that. Steven, what he knows. Rudy's going down for the count, man. Steve knew right away. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. The border. I'll probably go with the neutral color, which will be purple. Boom. Let's see here. Almost ready to clear. Yeah, buddy. Hope you like it, my brother Eric. Appreciate you too, my brother. Lisa knew what it was too. That's funny. Let me mix up some clear real quick. Put some clear on it. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, my brother Alejandro. Appreciate you, brother. Brother Eric too, man. Eric hung in there the whole time. Wow. My brother. The lowrider teacher in the house. Okay. I'm gonna put a mist coat on it real quick. We'll let that just tack real quick. Appreciate it, Steve. Brother Johnny. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'll put a nice wet coat on, and then we'll turn up the light, watch it bling bling, and we'll call it. Let's just tack a minute. My brother Low and Slow, I got 6 different clears that I'm selling, my brother. I got 3 high solids. Very, very good clear. I got a 4-to-1 high solids, a speed clear, and then a low end clear. The ones I prefer, they're going for $225 for a setup. That's 7.5 sprayable liters. We'll let this just set a second. Appreciate you guys. No, my phone's crooked. There we go. I appreciate it, my brother. I appreciate it, everybody. Give it just a minute here. Oh, I know, Linda. I forgot to sign it. I'll sign it when I re-clear it. Man, I wish I would have snapped. Okay. Okay, let's stop. I'm going to turn up the light. me take down my phone real quick. I look sick. Keep it where you're at. Oh, that's pretty good, man. That's with the light on it. Man, you can see where that stuff's glowing, kind of 3D. You can see where I put the whites. How they're popping out. Same thing right here, white, white. I'm going to swoop around. Sorry, Rudy. Bam. Thank you, Alejandro. I appreciate it. James, appreciate it, Steve. Let me swoop back around this way. I like it this way, man. This way. All those whites. Man, how they're just popping out. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate it. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you, Cody. Man, well, let's definitely... I appreciate you guys supporting. Really means a lot. Like I say, thank you for being patient too. Like I say, I'm hoping to get all of the stuff. Thank you, Greg. No, keep it on for a second. I'm hoping to get all of the stuff on the website next week. The shipping going. And like I say, really appreciate you guys supporting. Really means a lot. The link to the website's in the description. My phone number, if you want to text me, send me pics of what you're working on, your name. If I don't have your name and your number, please text me. I appreciate it. And like I say, just thank you for any input too. Thank you, my brother Eric. Appreciate it, my brother. And if you want to get in on one of the Thursday night commission aboard, it's $350. And I'll do a board for you as well. I think I'm 2 weeks out now. So if you want to get in, text me. Let me know. And we will get you on the Thursday night for sure. I want to definitely appreciate it. So let's pray out. Thank you for spending your Thursday with me and Rudy and the family here. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you, Lord. First and foremost, we just thank you, Lord. Thank you for waking us up another day, Lord. And I just ask you, Lord, just to continue to just guide us, lead us, instruct us. We thank you for the Holy Spirit, Lord, that does do those things, Lord. I lift up this whole family here, Lord. I don't know what they're going through, but you know every single detail, Lord. So I just lift them up, their families. We come to you asking, too, for forgiveness as well, Lord, in those areas that we fall short. And just help us, Lord, in those times of pride, Lord, where we try to do things on our own. I know me just lately here, just struggling, trying to just do too much. Help us understand it's all in your timing. I thank you for my YouTube family here. And we just give you praise in Jesus Christ's name, amen. And I appreciate you guys for sure. Thank you guys. Thanks for spending your... Thank you for spending your Thursday night with us. We appreciate you.